European Commissioner Valdis Dombrovskis stated that raising tariffs is not the most effective approach to addressing economic or national security concerns. Instead, he recommended that US President Donald Trump focus on addressing economic inequality. Dombrovskis, who is now the Commissioner for the Economy and Productivity, emphasized that while there may be some issues in the United States, they are largely linked to income inequality. He noted that the disparity between the rich and the poor is a more significant problem in the US than in the worst-performing EU member Bulgaria. He further argued that tackling income inequality overall would be the most efficient way to address the political problems arising from economic disparity. In response to Trump's repeated threats of imposing tariffs on EU goods, the Commission's trade spokesperson, Olaf Gill, highlighted the complementary nature of the trade relationship between the US and the EU based on trade statistics. Trump's plans to impose tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and potentially China, as well as the potential impact on key EU sectors, have raised concerns about potential damage to the EU's economy, with some studies estimating a potential 1.5% decrease in GDP. A presidential memo released by the US government outlined a trade policy aimed at promoting investment and productivity, defending economic and national security, and benefiting American workers and businesses. Dombrovskis suggested that any national security concerns can be better addressed through restrictions on exports or foreign investments that may pose a risk, aligning with the EU's economic security strategy. He emphasized the importance of cooperation among like-minded democracies, referring to bilateral and trilateral engagements among the G7 nations, which include the US, Japan, UK, and major EU members. Commission President Ursula von der Leyen expressed readiness to defend EU strategic interests against unjustified measures, stating that the EU will be pragmatic while standing by its principles to protect its interests and uphold its values. She outlined an agenda focused on diversifying suppliers through trade deals, highlighting the EU's recent commercial agreements with Mexico, ongoing negotiations with Malaysia, upcoming talks with India, and secured deals with the Mercosur countries and Switzerland.